A wise man once said, "No one can do your push ups for you." That may be the most important statement you will ever hear. For things to change, you have to change. Coming up, nothing changes until you do. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken from Attract Freedom. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that way, when we have more videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Are you creating the change you want? Don't forget, type yes in the comments below, or no if you've not gotten to where you want to go in the comments below. I'm curious, would love to hear your comments. So, we're talking about change. Change is inevitable. Put another way, if nothing changes, nothing changes. But remember, you have to take 100% responsibility for yourself and for your life. You are responsible for your thoughts. You are responsible for your feelings, emotions. You're responsible for your words, for your behaviors. You're responsible for your actions, and you're responsible for your results. So if you want things to change, you have to start changing. In other words, instead of expecting circumstances, situations, and people to change, work on changing yourself. And the change has to come from inside out, because you are the common denominator. Don't forget that you have absolute control over your choices and over what direction you're going to take things to. So what are you going to do differently to create that change? This may involve getting rid of old habits and creating new ones, which is old bad habits and creating new good habits. It may also involve overcoming your limiting beliefs and creating and instituting empowering new truths on a daily basis. If I take a story out of my life, I remember very well, while I was growing up, I always thought that I was not good looking. I mean, good looking is relative, but in my mind, I always thought that you have to look like the Hollywood people, or, the movies you watch, the straight noses and, those kind of things. And it affected my self-esteem for quite a while until I met this lady called Renata in Germany, where I spent my formative years. Look, this lady, she was obese. She was, by all looks and standards, especially by Hollywood standards or the standards we use to judge people, not the most pleasant person to look at. But she had character. She was always happy, always laughing, always animated, and always pleasant. And there was no reason anybody could have there was no reason you could have for not liking her. You had to like her just because of the type of person she was. And I realized it's not how you look on the outside that really matters. It's how you are from the inside. You become more irresistible and attractive the more you think that you are irresistible and attractive. And the more you put it out there, the more confident you are about it, the more you attract people. People might look at you externally at the beginning, but what they really see is the soul. That warmth in your soul, that's what's going to attract them, right? That's one way of changing. And then also I found that I had a challenge socializing with people until I started changing my mindset and thinking more that people would find me warm and charismatic the more I put myself out there. And it did make a difference. Here's another limiting belief of mine. I'm afraid of rejection. I always try, become what we call a people pleaser. Don't speak up much. Don't argue or try to go against the grain. And I realized that no, that is what causes the problems. I had to tell myself, Ken, you're always going to be dissatisfied if you don't speak up. Talk to yourself the right way. Tell yourself, I love myself. I am kinder to myself. I don't take things personally, and I learn how to ask for things. I speak up, and I understand that not everyone is going to like me. And I do not shy away from speaking my mind on certain matters. And that is something that I've been working on over the years, and I still have to keep working on it because I think I am a people pleaser. I don't like to tell people no. And if you don't know how to say no, you're going to be always in trouble. It's all about recognizing that the problem is never out there. It's always inside. It's an inside job, right? If you don't like what you're experiencing, you can change it. You're not the victim. You're the creator. And you have to understand that change can be difficult. It can be even terrifying, but it can also be liberating. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Don't be afraid of change. It is leading you to a new beginning. Question: There are 7 frogs on a ledge, and one decides to jump. How many frogs are on the ledge? Answer, still 7. And why 7? Because the one frog decided to jump, but did not actually jump. Decided. There's a difference between deciding something and actually doing something. So make sure that you understand that critical difference. And I think that's where the problem is. We all want to change. We all have decided to change. But have we actually changed? Change can only happen when a decision is made backed with action. So remember, you are responsible for your thoughts. You're responsible for your words. You're responsible for your actions. You're responsible for your behaviors. And you're responsible for your results. Nothing changes until you do. It's an inside job. See you in the next video.